few moments ago, here it is. It's unlike any other in sport as both teams made their way out of the tunnel. These folks are fired up as their guys are ready to do battle with the San Francisco 49ers.
Mitch Wishnowsky to kick off for San Francisco.
Here's the Australian-born punter Mitch Wishnowsky to get things going. And we are underway from FedEx Field. This will make it into the end zone. And this will go as a touchback, and they will begin things at the 25. Now problems right out of the gate. We're going to get a delay. And the offensive penalty has us back where we started as they come up on a 1st and 10.
Check, 59. We ain't giving up nothing today.
Now it's AP, Adrian Peterson. And he's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32.
The ball carrier.
You often say that sort of opens the playbook now, 2nd and short. What do you think, early shot here?
I like where you're going. Obviously, we've been together for a while because you know me. I want to take that shot early and loosen things up.
They'll operate from the 32-yard line here, 2nd and 3. Now Robert Peterson. And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a 1st down.
So many teams want to throw the ball in this situation nowadays, but I love watching a team that has enough confidence to go ahead and run the football in that situation. That's almost a tendency breaker.
1st down, here's a run with Peterson. And he puts his head down and gets up to the 42 for a gain of about 6.
He was brought down by
That's a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
6 yards on that last play. Here's 2nd and 4. First carry for the converted wideout, J.D. McKissick. Trying to turn the corner, but they string him out and stop him at the line of scrimmage. Call it no gain that time as it's going to leave him with a 3rd and about 3 to go.
It's 3rd down and 4.
I'm feeling like Will. I feel like a prince. I'm feeling myself. I'm loaded with bills. Because I was a blessed with no one who failed. Don't know how it feels. I wanted to flex and go to the chill. I'm making a flip. My life is a flip.
Snap comes at 1. Now Haskins. Thomas has got it. Complete. And he's got the 1st down yardage before being taken down at midfield. The drive stays alive. A 3rd down gain of 8.
At the 50-yard line.
Now the first carry for Bryce Love. 5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
That's a really nice, tough run inside, and they gained 5 yards on it. And to be frank about it, most offenses don't expect to get 5 yards on a play call like that. So when they do, they go back to their huddle with a little pep in their steps. They're starting to think that they're starting to dominate the line of scrimmage.
Check, 59. Now watch one. No. Oh. Hey, I need one over here. Under 10. 10.
And that'll be accepted, of course, and that moves him back 5.
It's called a taking. No hesitation. Don't try my patience. I'm a boy. One for the safe boy till there's nothing left. I'm a run to the bread until we all got them buckets. Yeah, the footsteps coming cause we coming for the check.
So the delay of game penalty moves it back 5. That makes it 2nd and 10.
Let's put that team on the
From midfield now, Haskins. Now the Niners get there and bring him down. And Nick Bosa so quick on the outside. He gets in there to bring him down.
1-yard loss on the play. Brings up
From the gun, Haskins on 3rd down. That's caught by Trey Quinn. And he'll get it down to the 47 here. 14 yards, but they're still well shy of a first as that leads to 4th down. And he finds McLaurin. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. Hey, nothing to see here, just your standard 4th down gain of 28 yards. And the drive keeps going. So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20.
Let's go, Happy. Tell me what you got.
From the red zone now, Haskins on 1st down. That is caught inside the 5. And snapped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3. That's over 40 yards of movement with those last 2 plays. First and goal from the 3.
Check 13.
They'll run with Peterson. And he'll take this into the end zone. Touchdown, Washington. A 3-yard touchdown run. And this offense takes the ball down the field and scores on their opening drive. It's up and good, and it'll give his guys a 7-0 lead.
the score. Our home team 7. Visitors nothing. Dustin Hopkins to kick off for Washington.
Following the touchdown, Dustin Hopkins will kick it away. This taken in about 4 yards deep. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback.
Niners take over 1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20. A play fake from Mostert, now Garoppolo. And his throw here's incomplete. He was trying to get it to George Kittle, his tight end, but it's going to be 2nd down.
From the snap, he certainly looked like he knew where he wanted to go with the ball, but surprise, that guy was covered. So that took his attention elsewhere to no avail.
Here's 2nd and 10. They'll run for the first time with Raheem Mostert. He is taken down at the 21 after a short gain of 2.
Raheem Mostert, the ball carrier. Jonathan Allen on the tackle. A 2-yard gain on the play. And it's 3rd down.
After 7-0 on EA Sports.
Our home team 7. Visitors nothing.
And on 3rd down, a nickel formation here defensively. On play action, it's Garoppolo. And looking for Kittle, but it's intercepted. Picked off by Landon Collins. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. We thought this defense would be opportunistic, and they were. Here, you're already up. Now you got a 2-touchdown lead. I tell you, going out there oh, they get to the football. It's blocked. And the Niners have it. But he will not be able to bring this one back, and the extra point attempt unsuccessful.
Please tell me this doesn't come off as snarky. But that's a relative chip shot. I mean, you've got to be able to execute that one. I don't care what they design on the other side about trying to block.
And a mistake on the lateral. It's a loose ball. And the defense will get their hands on it, going the other way. And careless with a football there on the kick return.
And one thing I love about going to practices is trying to get around coaches and hear their catchphrases and what they really emphasize. We haven't been to a single one yet this year where a guy fielding a kick, you don't hear, tuck it away, tuck it away, tuck it away. And this time, they turned it over.
Ball security eluded him. So not quite a 1st and goal. It's 1st and 10 from the 10. On 1st down, Peterson. It's so close, he gets it to the 1. Out of bounds right there. It'll be a pickup of 10 yards. And it'll be 2nd and very short.
At the 49ers, 1 yard.
They come out with 1 back and 3 tight ends. Extra bulk up front for 2nd and inches. 3 tight ends. A toss play. This is Peterson. And he'll take this into the end zone. Touchdown, Washington. Adrian Peterson with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half. And his guys are going to add on to their lead. And again, it's no good. A few boo birds coming out as he's missed his 2nd extra point here in the first half. And now a whistle and a timeout called by the kicking team. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this 2nd quarter.
Dustin Hopkins to kick off for Washington.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. And this will not be fielded. It's a touchback and comes out to the 25.
5-yard line.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And we don't want to call this desperation time, especially in the 2nd quarter, but you're down.
You don't want to.
No, but let me finish.
Okay, my bad.
You're down 3 scores already. You've done nothing offensively, nothing on the scoreboard. That's not a good combination.
I think you just called it desperation time. I think you did. But let's face it, you mentioned this to me in a break earlier in the game. The energy level hasn't been there right from the start. We've noticed that. They've got to find a way to get on their toes and start punching instead of retreating, to use a boxing analogy.
And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. A gain of 10 and a 49er first down. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
They've given up a few first downs on this drive, but getting the incompletion there, that should give them something to build on and maybe turn the tide.
2nd and 10. Throwing now is Garoppolo. And they'll get this on the screen to Mostert. And they'll work this down to the 40-yard line. Tackled there. Give them 14 on that one and a first down.
A gain of
well, these guys have definitely been outplayed in the first half. I like their countenance. I like the way that they're having panicked out there, the way they're carrying themselves. They're starting to move the ball, and what you have to do, maintain your poise and start to put together some drives.
And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete.
And that's one of those plays where it's hard to keep 2 eyes on the football when you know the contact's coming, let alone getting 2 hands around it, hugging it to your body, and absorbing the hit, even for those big tight ends who you would think could absorb that contact.
So 2nd down and 10. Once again, they'll go from the 40.
Safety's creeping. 11. He's crossing. He's checking crowd.
Garoppolo looks to throw once more. And that one got tipped, kind of threw everything off. It brings up third.
Complete. Intended.
That was not a real confident throw right there, and he's just 2 of 7 to start the game. Now he's going to have to find a groove with a big third down coming up. Let's see if his confidence can increase.
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. They fake the give. Now Garoppolo looks to throw. And trying to get it to Samuel, but it's intercepted. Picked off by Thomas Davis. And this one will be returned to right around the 38-yard line.
Garoppolo.
When a team's turned it over 3 times in the first half, we just look at the offense and say, guys, what are you doing? But instead, we really should be looking at the defense. They've created the takeaways. 2 interceptions, 1 caused fumble. They played awfully well swarming to the ball here in the first half.
Good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10 at their 38. They start the drive with Peterson. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on 1st down.
Brandon, 5 yards on that run. Let's get back to the huddle and make sure if you're a back, you spend time with your offensive line and give them credit. Hard to move those 300-plus pounders at the line of scrimmage, and they did for a significant chunk of yardage.
From the 44, Haskins, and that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on, 3rd down.
Normally being a big-bodied receiver plays to their advantage downfield. Go up and make the catch, take the hit, and pick up yardage. But in this case, the hit was timed really well and popped it free from his grasp.
Then Latimer's got it. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. His first catch there, good for 10 yards and a 1st down.
At the 47-yard line.
They show run with 3 tight ends here on 1st down.
Mike's 54. Mike's 54. Switch.
They run. Peterson. And that play will go nowhere. Losing yardage back near midfield at the 49. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
It's a loss of 2.
And that's what I'd like to see out of this defense, a little fire, a little toughness. It hasn't been the best first half for them, but they did do a nice job there, forcing a loss on that play.
Second quarter action with 1:59 remaining. Coming up at halftime in a little less than 2 minutes, we'll send you to Orlando where Jonathan Coachman is standing by. He'll have highlights and analysis of this first half. That's complete to his receiver, McLaurin. And this will move the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the 49ers' 28. Great way to convert on 3rd down there. 21 yards the play. Now Haskins on 1st down. Looking for McLaurin, and he's got him. Touchdown, Washington. Terry McLaurin, 28 yards. And his guys find a way to stretch that lead. And, partner, they found a gap there on the post pattern, and it was in the middle 3rd of the field.
And that's really difficult to do because ordinarily the safeties are back there to prevent that happening, but they found the opening and exploited it.
Dustin Hopkins to kick off for Washington.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. Fielded in the end zone. And they'll get him down right around the 25, actually the 26 officially, so a net gain of 1 there.
At their own 26-yard line.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And in a spot like this, still more than a minute, I think if you put something on the board before halftime, that would go a long way towards helping them get back into the game.
There actually is something to the psychology of the game at times, isn't there? How much better would they feel running into the locker room, as you noted, with something on the board in a positive fashion? You're exactly right. It's a great opportunity to get that done.
A good run there on first down, and it'll leave them with a 2nd and 2. Oh, he'll look downfield for Kittle. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. George Kittle, the receiver that he was looking for. And it's 3rd and short.
What we've seen so far in this game, they are not going to allow a big shot over the top. You can have whatever you want underneath. They'll give you that, but they're not going to let you beat them deep.
After the incompletion, here now, 3rd and 2. They'll try and run here with Mostert. And not much doing. He'll get this only up to about the 36. The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts, as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half. And how about this one now? In their own territory, a gutsy call. They're going to go for this on 4th and a yard.
58, Mike. Hey, that's 60 Bobcat. 60 Bobcat. Right over there. Yeah. Mike, 58, right there.
Here we go on 4th down with Garoppolo. Lines up and lets it go for Samuel. And he'll return this ball across midfield to the 47-yard line.
You're trailing. You're trying to get...
Mess around and put that thing up where you burn it. 6 figures every year, yeah, earn it.
Watch 54. Ready? Right there. 54. Right there. 54.
Now after the turnover, here's Haskins. He's going to hit his man out of the backfield, complete. And they go backwards here, losing yardage back at the 48-yard line. He was unable to shake free there, and they'll cover him for a loss of a yard. That pass play wound up for negative yardage, so here's 2nd and 11. He'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. Now Washington going to use the 2nd of their 3 timeouts as they stop it with 16 seconds to go in half number 1.
Mike, 54. There we go. 54 is Mike. Check. Watch 54.
Haskins looking to throw on first down. That's complete to his tight end, Sprinkle. Now the offense will burn their 3rd and final timeout as they'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in this first half.
20-yard line.
So 2nd and 8 here after the pass play for 2 yards on first down. They go play action now. Haskins. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete. He was looking for Trey Quinn that time. And now it's 3rd down.
Jimmy Ward there defensively.
So the failure to connect on 2nd down, that leaves him staring up here at a 3rd and 8. Haskins back to the air. And that'll be incomplete with just 6 seconds left on the clock.
Jeremy Sprinkle, incomplete.
So they won't get a touchdown, but here's a chance to at least get 3 to end the first half. Right hash, 37-yard attempt. And this is just outside the right upright. It's no good, and this score will stay right where it is.
Well, this winds up an empty possession. Everything looked okay. He just never got the ball on target. And knowing him, he'll be disappointed with that effort.
Here we go.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. Time here for likely one play, then off to the locker room, and they're going to have some adjustments to make.
They certainly will, and I think a lot of people are thinking to themselves, all right, take the knee, get out of here, regroup. But how will the head coach and his staff approach halftime?
And he's going to go down. Couldn't get a throw off with the pressure. Maybe that was for the best, as that brings us to the end of this first half of play. So we've come to halftime after a...
Dustin Hopkins to kick off for Washington.
The 49ers going to have the football and trailing on the scoreboard as we get back underway on EA Sports. Taken in the end zone. And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one.
The Niners take over 1st and 10 at their own 18-yard line.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And that first half, one to forget really on both sides of the ball. They got to find some way to string something together here, don't they?
Yeah, they're down big right now. So as you mentioned, trying to find something to string together, get some consistency, something sustained, maybe calm their whole team down and find a way to get back in this one.
Yeah, because right now you're down big, you're being shut out. Let's see if this is the drive that kind of kickstarts them. And for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception. Picked up by Thomas Davis. And he will score. Touchdown, Washington. This D wanted to put it away before we even get to the 4th quarter, widening that margin a bit further.
And while they won't just empty the bench just yet, if you're a backup, start loosening up. I think you'll get a chance to play before this one is over now with that type of a cushion.
And he missed it. So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. And they'll watch this one fall in the end zone, and that'll be a touchback.
25-yard line.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. They are right now just ice cold. I mean, they have struggled big time in this game, and they're getting blown out. How do they adjust?
So tough because...
And now here is another interception. Picked off by Ronald Darby. And his guys are going to take over at the 39-yard line. And I'm starting to wonder, Charles, if 5 interceptions, is that the last that we've seen of him?
Well, I think that a lot of people hope that's the last they've seen of him in this game, probably including himself. If this were baseball, the manager would have been at the mound already and asked for the ball, and he'd be in there getting a shower. But in football, you might have to go stand on the sideline and watch the rest of it and see if your backup can do any better.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. They'll run with McKissick. There to stop him on the defensive side, Fred Warner.
Well, Brandon, I don't think they're making any secret of what they want to do right now. They want to control the clock, keep the ball away from the other team. You just wonder, did they start to shut it down a little bit too early? I think what they're counting on, though, if they continue to move the ball and get significant gains, their energy will stay high, and they won't go into hiding too quickly.
And he's going to have this pretty close to a 1st down as the tackle is made at the Niners' 27. 7 yards there and a 1st down.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time, and making it work.
You must be getting tired of seeing me.
On 1st and 10, it's Haskins. Taken in by Sprinkle, a little pitch and catch. And they'll work it inside the 15-yard line before it's all said and done. They give them 13 yards there on the play and a fresh set of downs.
That's the 14-yard line.
Check, 59.
A carry now for McKissick. And here he'll get it down to the 7. He'll get a nice chunk there on the 1st down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
All already too often in this game, we've seen him break runs to the second and the third level, and I think this defense has been way too focused on their passing game. At some point, they've got to understand that the running game is hurting them as well. That last run, that bit them again.
4 yards to go on second down from the 7.
I'm letting you know right now, you better bring.
Here's Haskins out of the gun. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete. This defense tried to do its part, active hands on that play, but their offense hasn't given them much to work with.
So they're not going to worry about it. On their side of the ball, all they're concerned about, can they create some scoring opportunities and help out that offense?
They missed a field goal on their last drive. Here they need something to even get into field goal range on third down. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked off by the safety, Jarquiski Tart. And he'll bring this all the way up to the 45-yard line.
Oh, timing is everything on a route like this. He tried to drive that football into a tight spot. And if you're a little early or a little late, chances are there's going to be someone there. And sure enough, this one's going the other way.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. They've got to dig down deep. I mean, they need something right now, really anything to cling on to. This offense has struggled.
Partner, join me in a walk to their locker room at the half, okay? Because I think what we would have seen is an offensive coordinator and his assistant coaches getting together with all their positions, then coming together as a group, going over adjustments, and then the head coach coming in and just screaming, wake up.
Yeah.
Let's get moving, guys.
I'm kind of glad we weren't in there at halftime, actually.
I mean, you think he might have turned it on us, too?
Yeah, but right now, whatever was said hasn't been working. And he's got it across the midfield stripe and into Washington territory.
It's a gain of 8.
To throw is Garoppolo. And this one complete to Reed. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40.
Complete to Jordan.
The Niners have the first down on a gain of 11.
On the play.
Well, sometimes our pregame meetings do pay off, don't they? What do the guys in the locker room call him?
Well, they said it with a chuckle. They called him Old Reliable.
Yeah, that means he doesn't move quite as fast as he used to, but he still knows all the tricks, doesn't he? Even that little gentle push-off in order to get open, he finds a way to pick up a first down.
And he finds the tight end, Reed. And he'll lose yardage here, back at the 41. But despite the completion, they're going to wind up losing 3 there. Second down. The loss of 3 on that first down pass play, now 2nd and 13.
Give me that ball, defense. Give me one, Omaha. Give me that ball, defense. You go tight. You got tight. You got tight right there. Flag. Check. Check it out, Reed. I got you.
Garoppolo now. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's third down.
Another attempt, another incompletion, and when I look at the scoreboard and where we are in this game, it comes to mind that they have to start getting the ball in the hands of their playmakers. Throw it to the guys that maybe can take a short pass and turn it into a long gain or make people miss downfield. They've got to have points, and the guys who can put the ball in the end zone, they're the ones that need to touch the ball.
On third and long, it's Garoppolo. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. 18 yards, first down Niners. Still in search of their first touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. 1st and 10. Jimmy Moreland there on the stop.
The ball carrier taken down at the 19-yard line. 4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
Play action, Garoppolo. And it's caught. And across the chalk, into the end zone. It's a 49er touchdown. Garoppolo finding Dante Pettis. And the 49ers make some inroads here on that deficit. And now this is right in Kyle Shanahan's wheelhouse. He'll go for 2 here.
Hey, go. Alert 3. 36. Switch.
They'll They'll try and run it in with Coleman. And he will get in for the 2 points to get this back to a 3-score game. I guess the last score wasn't enough for them. They want more. Here comes an onside kick. The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. And now you've got the clock winding down here in the third quarter. You're 3 scores to the good. What's your approach on this drive?
Too early to fully commit to playing the clock game. Yet at the same time, you're also not going pell-mell like you would in 2-minute offense. This is what NFL offenses call 4-minute football. Take the clock out of the game a little bit, wind it down, but at the same time, keep advancing the ball down the field.
And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this third quarter. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. 2nd down and 3.
6-man. Check curls, check curls, check curls.
Haskins will throw. And he whips that one incomplete there.
Nowadays, quarterbacks don't mind throwing into coverage because of the confidence they have in their receivers to come down with the ball. But sometimes you have to be careful you don't get too confident and throw an interception.
The offense on 3rd down tonight, they've hit it 50%, 3 of 6 to this point. Here it's 3rd and 3. It'll be Love to try and get the first. And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or 2 shy of the 30. 16 yards there. 1st down, Washington.
Brandon, when a defense just simply can't get off the field on 3rd down, and we all know how important that down is for both sides of the ball, you often feel like you're just a step behind whatever they're doing offensively.
And one of the differences in this game, no doubt, 3rd down conversion, and that is going to be a story they'll talk about after this one. And he will lose yardage back to the 34-yard line.
Brandon, it's clearly a running situation when you're up in the 4th quarter. They're going to have to stack the box and make it difficult for them to move the ball.
Made it very difficult right there. Now they need to repeat that effort.
Yeah, bring 7, 8, 9, whatever it's going to take to slow them down.
And this play will be blown up. He'll lose yardage back at the 38. It's a loss of 4. Now 3rd down.
Well, they went back to him, but the results were similar, so I highly doubt that he'll get another opportunity here on 3rd and long.
Really in a hole here, 3rd and 17 following the 2 negative plays.
56 to Mike.
Out of the shotgun, Haskins. He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. And unable to connect, incomplete. Give them credit, they took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down. 4th quarter, you've got the big lead. If you're coaching, Charles, you still taking shots like that downfield?
I'd be a little more concerned with running some clock and making sure you're taking care of the lead, because you keep flinging it around, you throw a couple of picks, you can put yourself in jeopardy.
56. Mike.
4th down, here's Haskins. And this is incomplete. Ron Rivera, the gambling type, but he comes up empty here. And the 49ers are going to get the football back. Garoppolo going to bring the Niners up here 1st and 10 at their 38. And he'll throw right away. That's caught by his running back, Raheem Mostert. And he'll get up to the 43-yard line. The 1st down screen pass, good for 5. Decent start to the drive, but let's face it, they need a lot of things to go right in a short amount of time, down 3 scores.
Yeah, they're going to run their 2-minute offense here in this game, but this is for future games. Can they get better and be ready for the next time, hopefully with a chance to win?
And my goodness, another interception. Picked off by Ronald Darby. And they will take over at the 29-yard line.
They'll take over 1st and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. And after the interception, they are sitting in an even better spot with the ball and a comfortable fourth quarter lead. And now a throw here secured by his running back out of the backfield. And he almost made it, but just short. Finally out of bounds, right down around the goal line. A big play there on the catch and run, and even 70 yards.
Sometimes I need a check. Not the sneakers, but the ones that make you watch your step. Get trained, name, I like your respect. Give them more than when I get expecting up the back. In fact, I sat down with my accountant. He said I got good news and I got bad news. I said, what's the good news? He said, the good news is you made a lot. I said, what's the bad news? The bad news is you spent more.
The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. Looks like a jumbo set with 3 tight ends here for first and goal.
Let's go, D, tighten up. Let's go, D, tighten up. Mike Partner.
They'll run for it with Peterson. And he'll take this into the end zone. Touchdown, Washington. Punching it in from a yard away. And his guys capitalize on the short field as they take it in for 6. Whoa! He just yanked that one well to the left and no good.
Dustin Hopkins to kick off for Washington.
So with the missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off. Fielded in the end zone. And we see James. He will not return it, and they'll bring it out to the 25.
25-yard line.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack him here. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down.
That was a route run not just with dexterity, but with intelligence. Found the hole in the zone, made sure the quarterback saw him, and was able to make the sure catch and flip the down marker back to 1.
Coming for you, son. I'm coming. 70 range.
A play fake from Mostert. Now Garoppolo. And he'll let this go deep for Bourne. And now here is another interception. Picked off by Ronald Darby. And that gives him now 3 interceptions in the game.
Well, someone's locked into what they're trying to get done in the passing game. When was the last time we had someone get 3 in a contest?
2011, wasn't it? Kurt Coleman?
Oh, yeah, that's
then
right.
With the Eagles?
That's right. Then with the Eagles, and I believe it's against Washington or Rex Grossman.
That's correct. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where there'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
So it's our home team here in possession of the football as we come back. They've got a 3rd down now as they look for one more first down to help salt this one away. And that will be incomplete.
That's an excellent job right there on 3rd down. Like any defense, you never want to let them get anything started, and that would have been a first down. Instead, you saw the contact on time, no penalty, and before this drive could get wings, it's 4th down.
And with things looking pretty good on the scoreboard, they're going to keep the offense out there and go for it here on 4th. And they're going to try the screen. It's complete. And he's going to be out up around the 45-yard line. That's a 4th down pickup of 10 yards and an opportunity certainly missed on the defensive side. 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line. And Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10.
Mike, check, 59. Let's go, baby, they turn.
Haskins going to try to throw it. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down. We're still throwing the football here. Now, obviously, the incompletion stops the clock. That's a bad thing.
Feels to me like they're just keeping them honest on defense because you know they're going to stack the line of scrimmage and try and stop any type of a running play. Short little passes may work in exchange of running plays. Keep the clock moving, keep them moving.
I guess you're right. If they can get some first downs, just as good as running the football. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
Oftentimes when you're losing a game and the team's still throwing with this kind of a lead, you start playing a little more physically. And they took that opportunity right there to be extremely physical and force that incompletion.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has them staring at a 3rd and 10. They go play action with Haskins. He'll let this fly deep for Quinn. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off by the former first-rounder Jimmy Ward. And a terrific return as he'll take it up past the 35.
By the 49ers.
Oh, and that's a nice job defensively to get a piece of the football. He's going to pop it into the air, and then it's the tip drill. And good concentration by him to react to it and pull in the interception.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. They've lost this one. Their offense has struggled. Do they try to put together something here at the end just to take into next week?
Yeah, sometimes teams want to do that and coaches want to. I remember one time I was on a team and we were losing late in the game like this, and you knew it was lost. It was over, right? And the coach called a running play and pretty much said to everyone, I want to see something executed well before we get out of here. And that was the message to the team.
Just something to build on.
Just something to build on, get it done, and maybe we can look at that and say, we'll get better as we go forward.
And this one is incomplete. Trent Taylor, the one he was looking for. And now it's 2nd down.
They'll probably spend a little extra time dissecting the game film after this one. I think the part of their plan was to hit them over the top of the deep ball. They've been unsuccessful all night.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Garoppolo going to give to Mostert. And taking it across midfield and just shy of the 40. And now the Niners going to signal for their 3rd and final timeout as they'll get a chance to talk it over after picking up the first down. On play action, now Garoppolo. And my goodness, another interception. Picked off by Landon Collins. And he will return this one to the 30-yard line. For this defense, CD, that's kind of the icing on the cake here as we get to the end of this one.
And didn't you feel that they weren't just going into total prevent there? You know, they had the lead, and sometimes you fall back and you lose your aggressiveness. Not in this case. They were still making a play on the football, and look how that one turned out. They may have salted this one away.
And he went nowhere. He'll lose yardage back to the 29. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11. A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. A short gain here, maybe a yard to the 29. I guess the simple question, why not just take a knee there?
I don't understand either why you would take any sort of a chance. We've seen it happen in the game of football. Doesn't matter whether you've watched high school, college, or the NFL. Some people get a little greedy, try to get that extra running play in, and it can backfire on them.
And he stopped up short of the first as they tackle him down at about the 36.
6-yard line. A gain of 7.
So plenty of smiles for the folks here as they head for the exits. It's a victory for their hometown guys. And I think the game balls need to be distributed on the defensive side of the football, and I bet that you would agree.
Yeah, if you hold a team under 10 points, that's a job well done.